Hey Joey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Joey, just the magnitude of this game, with it being a win and you're in, do you guys kind of grasp that, or are you guys more about, hey, let's just go out there, take care of business? It's just another game.
Um, I mean, yeah, I guess there's a little bit of that, but I think we all know what's at stake here on both sides. So yeah, it's a huge game. These are the kind of games you wish you were playing, this time of year, and we are this year. So just a great opportunity for both sides, and I think we all grasp that for sure. I think all the coaches have really great sense of urgency along with everybody this week. But yeah, we definitely understand what's at stake.
Is it a plus for you guys, Joey, that you guys are at this point and you guys are starting to get kind of healthy and getting guys back? I mean, in 2018, at this point, you guys kind of were a little hurt going into the playoffs, but right now you guys are healthy going into this big playoff game or playoff implication game. Sorry.
Yeah, getting a lot of guys back from the COVID list, obviously, and some injuries. Derwin, it's tough when we have him out, but getting all the secondary guys back and getting Kyler back this week is going to be huge. So, yeah, I think we're trending in the right direction at the right time. It's not really about peaking in the beginning of the season. It's a good time to all get healthy and kind of all come together at this time of the year.
And then Joey, on Sunday, there was a clip of Drew Lock saying that you were tired. You got up and started chirping at him. Justin Jones says you don't poke the bear because you're going to get mauled. What was being said between you guys, between you and Drew?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't malicious or anything. He just looked at me and said, he's tired," which I mean, I was extremely tired. So it was a good point because I was standing there like this. But yeah, when he said that, I got in a 3 point stance and I said, "Run at me then. Come on, run at me." And somehow they ran it right at me and I got a TFL and I was like, who's tired as I run off the field and need a break. So I was pretty tired, but it worked out well.
Thanks, Joey.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Joey, do you kind of encourage the trash talk? It seems like when you get mad, you tend to play well or even better sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's nothing that I can force, is why you don't really see it kind of happen just all the time. But, when we get going and we're playing good ball on both sides of the field and making plays out there, it's just fun. And, when both sides are going at each other, it's a competition. And, you don't want to obviously say anything that's too offensive or mean, but it's fun chirping back and forth. I mean, we've all kind of grew up. I mean, me and my brother going at each other, so it's fun competition for sure.
And Joey, is there a little rivalry between you and Derek Carr? Because you had some trash talk for him saying that he curls into a ball when he faces pressure. Was that just in fun, or what happened there?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm a fan of him. I think we get along. I was just pointing out something that I noticed when he gets pressure, he seems to shut down a little bit. Like it seems like a lot of quarterbacks do that. With pressure in their face. But he's one of the top passers in the league. I think he's a really good guy. I have nothing against him. Don't disrespect him like that. But I was just pointing something out that you could easily look up and see. But yeah, he's a great competitor, and we're always good to each other. I mean, I wouldn't really like somebody that plants their shoulder into me for a living, so I don't see how he would really like me. I wouldn't if I was him. So, but I think we both have respect for each other, and we always like competing against each other. So, I definitely didn't mean anything disrespectful by that, and definitely wasn't poking fun at him or anything.
Gotcha, Joey. And how about for facing the Raiders as a whole? This rivalry, is it your favorite rivalry? In the AFC West or overall, where do you kind of rank this rivalry with the Raiders?
I mean, it's always a big game when we're playing division. It's hard to rank one or the other. But this week it's definitely the Raiders are our number one rival, and maybe we'll get another chance at another team in our division later on this year if we could come together and pull it out this week.
Sounds good. Thank you, Joey.
Yep.
Jeff Miller.
Joey, given the stakes here in this game, will you be any more nervous, or how are you before a game like this? I mean, are you? How would you describe it? More hyped up? Is it just like? Do you feel the same, no matter what the game circumstance?
I think, I mean, Sunday night in Vegas, the energy is definitely going to be flowing a bit. So it's going to be, I mean, the stakes are high. The nerves are always there. Obviously, going out, it matters to me how I play, and there's a lot of variables that go into the game that you can't always control. So there's a lot of that going on. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try to approach it like I have all this year. I think I've been doing a good job of just staying level with things, not getting too high or too low, whether I make a play or mess up here or there. So I'm gonna just try to attack this like I have all year and play with a lot of energy and passion, like I've been able to for a good amount of the games this year. I'm not going to say every single one, but yeah, I think I'm going to just try to go into it with the same mindset as I have been this year.
And, your experience on the COVID list, you mentioned being tired? Was that a result, do you think, of? I don't know if you had symptoms or how if you got sick or.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wasn't in the best shape ever. I did play 51 plays after not doing anything physical for 14 days, so it's pretty. I think for what I did, it worked out pretty well. We only had 3 edge players, literally one guy rotating in, so it was a tough game. But yeah, I definitely wasn't in the best shape ever. I'm getting my breathing back and all that, but it really wasn't too bad.
And with COVID, did you end up getting sick, or how did it affect you?
It really didn't affect me too bad. I had some cold symptoms for a couple days, but luckily just a little bit of congestion, and I felt okay. I just wanted to make sure I stayed home and rested and took care of myself.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Couple more. Popper.
Hey Joey, just how would you assess your season overall from a pass rushing standpoint?
Um, I'd say like a lot of years, I'm happy with it, but I think obviously there's a lot of room for improvement. Thinking about the off season I had was not the most productive for me. It was a tough year for me, and to make it this far and to be productive and to still be healthy, playing hard, working hard at this point in the season, I'm honestly really proud of what I've accomplished this year. It's not it's not the best thing I've ever put on tape all around, but I think I've had some really, really good games and rushed really well. It's obviously been a season high for the strips, which was a big point of emphasis for me. So I think I'm doing well. I've left some plays out there, but with where I came from this off season, without going into too many details, I'm pretty proud of where I'm at, definitely. And I think, like the rest of the team getting healthy, I think I'm still trending in the right direction.
Just overall, how do you feel like you've adapted to the scheme? Obviously, dropping into coverage more than you have at any point in your NFL career, shifting to, different fronts. Just how do you feel like you've adapted to it over the course of the season?
Yeah, it was. It's obviously an adjustment, but it's just second nature at this point. I know all the checks, I know all the calls, so it's something that's kind of easy at this point. It's not something I'm doing too many times a game. I think last game I did it one time, which is plenty for me. I don't really. It's fun every once in a while. I had some fun doing it, especially when you get on a little guy or something and you cover him up. But yeah, I prefer going forward.
Thanks, Jerry.
Last one. Joe Reedy.
Joey, taking COVID out of the equation, is this the healthiest that you felt at the end of a year?
Yeah, I mean, if not for maybe my rookie year, my couple of years early on, I've definitely trended this season, and I'm feeling better probably than I did any time this off season, honestly. So like I said, the fact that I'm here feeling good, still working out hard, training hard, and doing all the things that I need to at this point of the year, I'm really happy with it for sure.
And then in terms of the strip sacks, was that something you worked with someone during the off season, or worked more with Rogers or Giff, or just how's the evolution of that gone?
I mean, it's just something you work as a D lineman all the time, every drill. After you finish, you reach your hand down, and it's something that, I mean, it takes time for that muscle memory to get there. And for me, getting sacks, I guess earlier on in my career, I was too nervous to let the guy go. So I'd just wrap him up and try to get him down, forget going for the ball. But now I think more than anything, it's just a mindset, always thinking about it. And, you know, it's how you really change the game if you're able to get those turnovers.
Okay. And then last thing for me, the Chargers chapter of the Pro Football Writers has done their postseason voting and has named you this year's recipient of the Good Guy Award for your dealings with the media this year and the past couple seasons. So congratulations.
Good Guy Award. Me? Okay.
You.
Thanks. I'll take it.
Speech.
Speech. Thank you. I want to thank my parents. Yeah, I don't know, but that's cool. I'm happy people have that opinion of me. Thank you. At least I'm nice to you guys.